really.
So let's go back to the you're not allowed to play in Frank Sinatra's tournament, right? As a professional golfer, you're not going to be too thrilled about that. And so the bad feelings are going to start to boil over, and they're going to start to create this sense of division. And that division is going to come to a head at some point, and ultimately it does come to a head in June of that year, where the players, the professional golfers, they decide, you know what? These are our 7 points that we need to demand control over scheduling, finances, and hiring tour-related personnel. They really, though, were focused in this manifesto, in this revolt of theirs, in taking away the PGA's veto power. And 135 of them put their names on the document. It was like their Declaration of Independence, right? Like, we are signing this and getting out of the tyranny that is the PGA. And they added an ultimatum to it. They said if the PGA did not agree to this by June 15th, 2 weeks, they gave them 2 weeks to agree to the ultimatum, then they would boycott the 1967 PGA Championship, which was scheduled to occur outside of Denver at a place called Columbine Country Club. However, the PGA responded, and they sent a letter, and essentially they said, okay, you can send us this manifesto, the PGA did. You can send us this manifesto, but if you send it to us and you do not show up, you will be suspended. Which, if you are a high-profile professional golfer, not golf pro, but professional golfer, how are you going to respond when you get this letter of, oh, you'll be suspended?
Luckily, a lot of them knew the rules and saw that according to the PGA's own little bylaws, the harshest punishment one could receive for skipping an event that he was committed to was a $100 fine.
So it's like, congratulations, but I'm not suspended. I'll give you $100.
Yeah. And while all this is going on, the U.S. Open is about to happen. And it's made for a very awkward U.S. Open, where Jack Nicklaus finishes his round, Arnold Palmer finishes his round, Billy Casper finishes his round, then they got to go into a behind closed doors meeting with the PGA's Brex. And eventually, throughout all these meetings, the players got most of what they wanted in their manifesto. However, and it's a big however, the PGA kept their vetoing power, which is basically saying, yeah, we'll give you all this stuff, but we have at any time can tell you no. And that piece that they even sort of got lasted all of about 2 weeks before the executives.
And as the saying goes, Matt, right? Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. And so when you have this body that is governing and all of the power is placed there, it's going to create.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what?